So we've been doing some lists lately, as you can see, our top rifles, top sniper rifles, and of course top guns. Y'all seem to like it, but I feel like there's one category that needs a bit of love. But you know them, you love them. They're the shotguns. So shotguns, while they may not be the most practical tool to use on the airsoft field, they certainly are one of the most fun airsoft gun categories to use. Not practical for shooting each other, but great also for competition. Today we're going to dive into the 12 best shotguns. Now, I know everybody has a slightly different requirement when it comes to the shotgun that suits you. However, we will qualify this by saying we're going to exclude some of the really low-end ones. We're also going to exclude single-shot shotguns, so sorry, pump-action sniper rifles. You're not going to make it into this list. So without further ado, let's dive into our top 12 shotguns. Number 12, Maruzen M870 Gas Shotgun. So this choice will be familiar to anyone that has been around airsoft for a while, but maybe not so much for the newer collectors and players out there. Maruzen are a Japanese brand who have been around for a long time, and they're known for making some of the very nice looking gas powered and shell ejecting replicas. The Maruzen M870 is a gas powered semi-auto shotgun, to say the least, so it's fun, it's high quality, and super realistic to kick us off at number 12. Number 11, still Maruzen, but their M870. As with the previous entry, this again is from the Japanese brand Maruzen. What these differ is the M870 is a semi-auto shotgun, so you pull it, shoots once. This one is a pump action shotgun, more traditionally what we associate. Obviously, being manually operated, its follow-up shots are a little slower. However, it does eliminate some of the jamming issues that may occur with the M870. So for that cool pump factor and better reliability, and number 11 is the Maruzen M870. And number 10, the Tokyo Marui M870 series of gas shotguns. Now this entry is probably one of the most interesting. Now TM took what they've learned from their spring shotgun series, more on that later, and they took that idea to the next level with their gas system. The TM shotgun system is based around a very clever magazine system that utilizes magazines that actually look like shotgun shells. Each shell holds 30 rounds. After you take the shells, or in this case its magazine, put it in a chamber, you can set it to each time pump out 3 to 6 BBs, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. It's got a removable gas tank, great quality, and a wide range of aftermarket parts. Number 9, and you may see a small pattern here, the Tokyo Marui yet again, an M870, but this time the breacher. I'm going to keep this one really short. It's essentially the same as the big brother, like I previously mentioned, the regular M870, but it's more adept to CQB. Now, there's also a little extra in here in the fact that its removable gas tank is now in the pistol grip. They still managed to get good gas efficiency and great performance in a smaller package. Number 8, and probably one of my favorites on the list, the Tokyo Marui KSG Gas Shotgun. So this entry is a great option for people who like both of the previous guns I mentioned, but they want it all in one package and maybe make it a little cooler. And that's where the KSG comes into play. Its bullpup design makes it ideal for tight corners, and all of its rails, you can just start mounting grips and lights and red dots on it to really deck it out, make it tactical, not to mention its cultural relevance. It was the shotgun that John Wick used. How could we not have it on this list? Number 7, the APS CAM 870 series. This is certainly one of the most realistic airsoft shotguns available. The build quality is fantastic, and oftentimes it even features licensed furniture from, let's say, Salient Arms. The APS system, the Mark III, is a gas-powered system where you directly charge the CO2 into the shell itself. Each spent shell is ejected with each pump, and you see the load fire right out of the muzzle. Oh, it is very satisfying to use. One of the biggest things that this gun has contributed to is the rise of 3-gun competition shooting in airsoft, as it is very realistic and it's satisfying to operate. Number 6 is the Dominator DM870. Now imagine all of the goodies I just talked about with the CAM 870. Now imagine, now be it all steel. This gun is a beast. Its pump action is very satisfying, it sounds great, it shoots fantastically, and not to mention, you can one-hand pump this shotgun to your heart's content. But probably its best feature is the fact that it is so realistic. It is the closest thing you can get to owning an 870 series real shotgun without it being a real shotgun. Number 5, the PPS Gas Shotgun. Probably one of the most hyped shotguns during its time. Much like the previous two, it operated, functioned, and looked about the same. However, it didn't carry that hefty price tag. It was ideal for players that was on a budget or wanted an alternative to the previous two that I've mentioned. However, some were plagued with reliability issues at first, but it was still a great option for players who wanted something lightweight and a shotgun that were easy to find shells for. And now number 4, the VFC Fabarms STF-12 Gas Shotgun. So this entry is probably the newest product on the list. The VFC Gas Shotgun is a licensed replica from Fabarms, the STF-12, and it utilizes the same shell and gas system as the TM gas shotguns. This is certainly a good option for those who want a gas system in a more modern layout. The external build quality is very good, and it replicates the cosmetic features of the original one very well. So a well-built modern design. However, I think we're missing an important part. Oh yeah, this was also Tim's favorite shotgun. Number 3, the Tokyo Marui Spaz 12. So this airsoft shotgun is an older product, but still extremely relevant today. See, I told you we'd get back to this. It utilizes the 30-round shell-style magazine that Marui later used for their gas shotgun series. What does differ is instead of gas, the older design was powered by spring, which is manually cocked when you operate the pump action. This does require some strength, especially on the versions with no stock or braces for you to pump against. What these are really good for is they're highly reliable, very effective 3 BB shots out to a pretty decent range. But with all that said, I think this gun's biggest claim to fame is probably its appearance in the first Jurassic Park movie, where it pretty much cemented its relevance in pop culture. Number 2, the BO Manufacturing Fabarm shotguns. Now these shotguns, they're much like the VFC one, just without the gas system. They use the same shell and spring system as used in Marui, so you have instant access to a wide variety of shells, and they look fantastic. So if you don't want to pay the hefty price for the gas one, these guys give you those modern looks, and they come in spring. Number 1, the Tokyo Marui AA-12. Come on, you gotta hand it to it. So the final entry on this list of best airsoft shotguns is another class-defining product, as it was the first electric-powered airsoft shotgun, and it's glorious. The AA-12 fires from either a box or a drum magazine that feeds 3 BBs per time, much like the spring counterparts. Each of the 3 barrels has its own adjustable hop-up unit, crazy, which allows its user to set the spread of each shot. The AA-12 is select fire, meaning this is the only shotgun on this list that can shoot both semi-auto and full auto. Not to mention, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger's go-to shotgun in the movie series The Expendables. So for its full auto capability, reliable AEG technology, high capacity magazines, and great hop-up system, the Tokyo Marui AA-12 is number 1 on our list of best shotguns. Guys, what did you think about our list of top 12 airsoft shotguns? We really hope you enjoyed it. Did I miss anything, or something you guys have in mind that you would love to see as an airsoft shotgun? I know what I want. I want a Benelli M4, like a Agency Arms Benelli M4. I think that'd be really, really cool. But let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to check out other lists that we've done, check in the description as well. We've done some pretty good top 10s as of late, so I really encourage you to take a look at those as well. If you want cool products and many more that you've seen in this video, go to our online store, www.redwolfairsoft.com. If you thought this video was good, give us a like. If you thought it was cool, share with your friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. And until the next time, guys, my name is Mark, aka Blue Steel. Catch you on the next episode. of RedWolf TV.